Hopefully we don't lose the internet like we've been doing. Okay, but this is my bowl of.
Is that what that was in?
Yeah, see, I tossed the cinnamon and sugar, and then you remember I make my peanut, my sweet peanut butter, my sweet nut butter.
So that's not what was in here?
Correct, no.
Okay. These are just dusted, right?
Like tossed. Like I put coconut oil on to make it stick. So you want to try one? I'm gonna try one for the people. Do you want to try some sweet nut butter?
Okay.
Of course, you didn't clean the spoon. You didn't clean the spoon.
Oh, you went fast.
That's what she said. It's sticky and nut butter.
Yeah. It's decent. I like
it's decent.
I mean, I use decent for meaning decent.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great. It's not horrible either. I mean, you think it's great?
No, I don't think it's great. I think it's good.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say not horrible. Like I think it's good.
I say decent. See, decent is a nice word.
No, it's not, babe.
Decent is not an insult.
Yes, it is.
It is not an insult.
It's an insult in the sense that you can obviously tell that you're trying not to insult them. Hence, that's an insult. Sweetie, how do I look? Oh, you look decent. Like nobody wants to hear that. That's not a good. That is not positive. Well, yes, that is neutral at best. And in situations like that, neutral means negative.
Oh, what if it's like, how you feel? I feel decent. Is that still negative?
No, that's not bad because you're talking about yourself, I guess.
So it's about perspective.
No, it's about if you're describing anything outside of your body, or if you're giving your opinion on something and you say decent, that's not a good thing.
Well, what if it was like, I just had we had a wonderful trail. We walked down a wonderful trail. Like, it was a decent trail.
No, that's still not good. That means like I just did it because I had to, and I wouldn't choose to do it again. Like decent.
Well, not. I mean, it's right in the middle. Right down
Everybody comment. What's your view on the adjective decent? Like, Feast here says.
I think it describes.
Morning all. Just got back from voting and going to exercise soon. So you've already exercised your right to vote. Now you're going to exercise your body. Does that make sense?
Your right to get down.
Judy said, "Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? We're doing good. Good morning, Dre. Tammy's here says, good morning, Whack Fam. Kathy P and AZ says, nuts. Good morning, Whack Fam. You're right. Lisa said, hey now. Dr. Watts said, good morning, Whack Fam. JJ says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and Whack Fam. Cynthia said, good morning. Rashana said, grand rising, good peeps. How's everyone doing on this The Nation Speaks Day? I mean, I'm doing good. Today is a sunny day.
It is a wonderful
sunny day. Good morning, D says, morning, Goo Weathers. Happy election day. I saw you corrected. I'm gonna say Goo. Matreya's here. Good morning. Gigi said, got you beat today. Back from voting at 7:23. Oh my God. And already did your walk. Oh, what? That's a lot.
That's amazing.
Gail Tear says, good morning, Autumn and Richard.
Love seeing and getting the exercises in.
Yes.
That's pretty nice. Everybody's rocking.
Matreya said it depends. I don't think it's negative. I mean, decent. But it's not positive.
But I'm just saying that there's a lot of wiggle room in between positive and negative. Like there's a lot of space.
But in my opinion, neutral in itself is kind of negative.
See, no, there's a word neutral is neutral.
Mom's here says greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm assuming
you gotta bend that arm back to the center.
Latania's here says good morning, everyone. Yes. Good morning, Stacy. Cece says good morning, Autumn and Richard. Sitting in the voting line with my daughter. Will stay there. Hold strong.
Yeah, no, watch your battery life too.
You're right.
We don't want to burn you dry.
So this is my nut butter, cinnamon, erythritol mix.
You talked about it last week.
I talked about it last week, but now you're getting to witness it.
To see you indulge.
Exactly. So this is only 2 tablespoons of nut butter, so it's like 1 serving. So what I did was when my almonds came out of the dehydrator, I sprayed them with some coconut oil. Then I put them in this bowl. And
without the nut butter.
Yeah, exactly. I put it in the bowl, and then I put some coconut oil, and then some cinnamon and erythritol and salt, and then I tossed them. Then I transferred them to their bowl, and then there were some, cinnamon and erythritol remnants left in this bowl. So I put in some nut butter, and now I've sweetened up the nut butter. So I have cinnamon and erythritol nut butter.
Exactly.
Yes.
And nuts.
And nuts. Exactly. Matrey said, I had turkey with cheddar this morning. Delicious. That does sound delicious. Like a sandwich or a roll up or something. That sounds good. Keto Dana said,
turkey.
Good morning, Whack Fam. Hello. Good morning, Sylvia. Sheila's here, says good morning, Autumn and Richard and all of my Whack Fam. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Fee said, maybe silly question, but have you tried making your own almond milk, Autumn? It is not a silly question at all. No, I have not yet.
There are no silly questions.
I'm really going to master that's the point. Nuts, which I think I have. I think I've mastered the dehydration.
I was going to say.
And now I'm just going to look up how to make my own almond milk.
There are multiple methods.
Yes, there's multiple methods, but then part of me is also trying to figure out how much almond milk I drink, because the little carton of almond milk is only $2, and I don't really want to use $8 worth of almonds to make $2 worth of almond milk. You know what I'm saying?
That is a good point.
So I'm interested in seeing how that goes. So
that does not balance out when you think about it.
D says, ooh, coconut oil. I always forget about that because the hubby's allergic. Oddly enough, MCT oil doesn't affect him. Dodged a bullet with that one. Yeah, that's interesting.
I know. Which goes to show you everybody's body is different.
Maitreya said homemade almond milk tastes amazing, but it's kind of a pain. Exactly. The pain is what I'm wanting to avoid. Exactly. And if I could just pay my $2 and get me some almond milk, that's going to fine. Rashana said, did you make that nut butter? No, absolutely not. I bought it from Costco. It's the mixed nut butter from Costco. So
you making nut butter would be a wonderful.
Cece said, Autumn, that concoction sounds good. It is very good. But see, also nut butter would be something I'm interested in making because I use it so rarely, or I eat it so rarely that I could then just make my own serving of it, right? Exactly. Because that nut butter jar I've had in there from Costco has been in there for like 6 months, so. Yeah. Kathy said Richard thinks you mastered the nut process decently. Exactly. You did a decent job on the nuts. That's not a good thing.
I mean, it's not super. Yes, you did. It's not the best nut ever created. There's a lot of wiggle room in that middle.
Keto Dana said I need to get on this nut train. Are you going to do a video on how to? Yeah, I can definitely do a video on how to soak and dehydrate the nuts. It tastes it's really, really easy to do that. Almond milk and whatnot. I don't know about.
You have to get used to looking at the gunk.
Yes,
because it does get gunky.
Oh, Fee said knowing almond milk is a bit of a process is why I thought it was a silly question. Oh yeah, because you know me well, Fee. But the thing is, 2 weeks ago I would have thought that blooming gelatin to put in Keto Chow was a chore. A week ago I would have thought that soaking and dehydrating your own nuts was a chore. So I am evolving in terms of how much effort I'm willing to put into things.
Them layers.
But there is a cap, so that's all. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Exactly. Stretching that cap.
Yes.
Stretch that cap.
Oh my goodness. We keep freezing over here. Are we freezing for y'all? Like, sorry about it. Our internet is just the worst. See, Rashana says decent equals exactly.
That's what I said. The middle. Decent is the middle.
Oh, baby.
I mean, you wouldn't drive out of your way to go there, but if you're in the neighborhood, let's do it. That's decent.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is decent is, you're saying decent is horrible.
No, I'm not saying decent is horrible.
It's like a negative connotation to it.
Cece said, gonna break my fast with Keto Chow. What flavor? Yes. Good morning, everyone. Okay.
Good morning, all.
So I want to tell you before I forget, you guys. I named yesterday's video about Twinergy, and then couldn't even talk about it. So I want to officially talk about it because my sister would kill me if she knew I let this opportunity pass up for a second day. No, today's all about the nuts, but we talked about the nuts, so we have to recap. So you guys, I'm so excited because me and my sister have actually started a company called Twinergy. Like at first it was just going to be the name of our podcast that never came out, even though we shot so many good episodes, but
they might make a dust the vault off.
Exactly. One day they might hear the light of day or whatever. But so what we decided to do is because, my passion is, health and weight loss and keto and fitness and really mastering your relationship with food and taking, your wellness to the next level. Yes. And Amber's a coach in the sense that she's a life coach and she helps all these women in love and relationships and confidence and things like that. And I found that my weight loss journey has also done a lot for my confidence and development and things like that. So we're kind of doing the same thing, which is empowering people to find the best in themselves. Mm-hmm. We're just kind of doing it in different avenues. So we decided to do it together And so we kind of merged and formed a company called Twinergy, where that is what we're doing. It's a coaching. We call it like a coaching practice that helps people identify and overcome the roadblocks that are holding them in back, holding them back. For me, it was weight loss. For me, it was my relationship with food. But for other people, it can be, relationships, education, career, anything where you feel like you're not being the person that you want to be. We want to, help coach you through it. And so, use our frameworks and our techniques to help you be your highest self. So we're actually hosting a boot camp on, well, we're calling it a masterclass. We're actually hosting a masterclass on next Saturday, November the 14th. And it's called From Struggle to Success, How to Get Out of Your Own Way and Finally Make 2021 the year you start living the life you deserve, And I feel like I did that in 2020. I got out of my own way and now I'm living the life I deserve. And I'm so grateful and I'm so happy. And we just want to share the techniques and the strategies that we use to be able to get to that point and help set people up for success in 2021, even though the world is, on fire. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm going to put the URL I'm gonna put the URL in the chat right now. But next Saturday, the 14th, we're hosting a masterclass, and we'd love to see you there. And we're going to be doing a lot more initiatives, like Twinergy initiatives in 2021. But this is our like last masterclass of the year, and so we'd love to see you there. And I'm going to be talking about it a lot up until then because we're really excited about it. We really want it to be a good event.
So basically you handle like the internal, like what you put into your body, and she works on like your mentality as far as what you think and like your appearances sometimes.
Yes. Well, but it's also internal because she works with confidence and self-esteem, like nice. in our community, people could lack confidence because they're overweight or, and because they feel shy and things like that.
Multitude of reasons.
Yeah, any multitude of reasons. But specifically in the weight loss community, it's because you're overweight and you don't like the way you look. So you don't have a lot of self-esteem. You don't have a lot of confidence.
Like you say, your relationship with food.
Yes, exactly. And so when you finally, when you master that and you're taking steps to get it together, that builds your confidence and that builds your self-esteem and it builds the sense that you can accomplish what you set out to. But there are other people that lack confidence for other reasons, and so it is, she helps people work through that internal, self-confidence, figuring out what the root of your insecurity is and helping you discover the power that you have within. Okay. And therein lies your Twinergy.
It's like your pit crew in a NASCAR race.
Exactly. If you were there, hashtag Ketopalooza.
Exactly.
Sheila said, is there a way to make the pumpkin spice keto chow thick enough to make a pumpkin pie? So I'm sure it's gonna be a no-bake pumpkin pie, right? Because you wouldn't want to put that in the oven, right?
But I'm sure Chris will tell you.
Yes. B says Amber has the mind, Autumn has the body. You're right, but that's exactly that's exactly the track that we're taking is, taking a holistic view, but getting you to the same point, which is unlocking your power within, so the Trey said brisket sounds really good. That is also, I'm sure y'all been talking about that in the chat, which I didn't see, but just one off, brisket does sound really good. I personally don't like brisket.
Trimming a brisket right now.
Oh yeah, because he gets to eat eventually, right? One of these days.
Like tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I don't like brisket, so it's too fatty for me. So
I love all meat. So.
Oh, Gail said how did the second interview turn out? Yes, I'm really interested in that as well. Okay, baby, you can turn that on.
I love all meats.
Mom said yes, meat. Good morning, Chris. I didn't know you smoked. That makes me laugh. So yes. Chris said to Sheila, we do have a few cheesecake recipes on the site. I believe one is pumpkin spice. Okay, like a pumpkin spice cheesecake, but not like a pumpkin pie, though.
Well, emulated to look like a
I agree.
pie.
Cece said, Autumn, you haven't had my husband's brisket. I mean, you're correct. I have not had your husband's brisket, but I don't know if that would mean I would like it.
Even the best briskets, the texture for her is not good because she doesn't like that.
Stringy, chewy.
The way it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Not her favorite.
Like my whole thing, you said
get me started.
You said I haven't had your husband's brisket, and I was like, does he burn the brisket? Because that's gonna be the only way I like it, you know, and so
like,
I would just rather not have it.
Or something like crispy. She does not like regular meat. Okay, everybody.
That's not true.
Well, I mean, like the way it's supposed to be prepared. Like you like hamburger, you like stuff that's
I like ground meat. Yeah,
you don't really like steaks that are too thick and stuff like.
Well, that is true then. If that's what we're calling regular meat, then yes, that is true.
I mean, like brisket and stuff. Like you just don't like that pool.
Dr. Wise said all the meats. Joe Ray says, good morning. Good morning.
Love it all.
Gail said brisket sounds fatty and fantastic. Yeah, so fatty and fantastic are not to meats, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Chris said you can make burnt ends. Miriam would probably like it if I made an entire brisket into burnt ends. Yeah, like make a brisket, chop it up, and then cook it some more on all sides, and then I'll probably like it.
Even the normal burnt ends would be too chewy a little bit. You still would have to reburn the burnt ends.
Yeah, exactly.
That's her taste buds.
Yeah, charred ends. Yeah. Dana says second day of keto chow only. I found it quite hard to get 3 shakes down yesterday. I make all of mine with butter, down 3 pounds and no headaches. For a win, that is a win. So
butter always makes it better.
Butter. So that's good that you were found it filling. That would be the most important thing to me.
I completely.
Okay, he said good. I think they said they were looking forward to working with me, but they want to interview a couple more people first. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. I mean, let them. Well,
now it's a race to the finish line. So if you know any of them, trip them when they come in the door.
Aaron said we recently made a beef tenderloin for the first time. So good and tender. I mean, tender is okay.
Exactly.
I like chewy. Chewy's better.
The way you normally prepare.
Tough, not chewy gummy, but like chewy is in
tough.
Chewy tough.
Like jerky more.
Yes. Good morning, Treva. Glad that you're here. Dee said I keep trying to make pulled beef, but I always end up having to slice it in the end. What am I doing wrong? Maybe not cooking it long enough because
low enough.
Or maybe not low and slow enough, because if you let it go for long enough, it falls apart. Like there's nothing to slice.
Drop that temperature down.
Yeah, and then just let it go for
drop that temperature down.
I mean, I don't know. I tried to look what the temperatures in crock pots were before, but I can't tell. But like, you just put it on low
I think they just have
9 hours.
Low, medium, high.
And that should help. But it is really, it's still tough when it's not cooked all the way through. So, but yeah.
And you can look into like injections and tenderizing methods and stuff like that. You can always tricks. Wink, wink.
I don't know them tricks. Just let it go low and slow.
We watch enough Food Network.
Chris said Miriam bought a shirt at Black's Barbecue in Austin. Says feed me brisket and tell me I'm pretty. That's so funny. Feed me pulled pork and tell me I'm pretty. Well, you don't even got to tell me I'm pretty. Just give me the pork and walk away. That's probably what my shirt would say. Give me the pork and walk away.
Brisket. Those are mostly restaurants that do brisket.
Yes.
Because it takes so long, so arduous. Most people just like, you know what?
Matreya says we're going to make some sausage today. Got a giant pork butt and we'll have to divvy it up into some roasts as well. You mean like cook some sausage? You don't mean like stuff, like make some sausage, dude. No, I don't believe it.
Oh my God.
Cece said I'm down 2.4 pounds today, 192.4 pounds on my way in. That's amazing,
nice,
Cece.
Cece.
Keep it going. Sheila said just had my blood work done and my cholesterol was 286. They want me to take a statin. Boo. No, refuse. I don't know what that number means. I don't know what your regular cholesterol should be.
What's a statin?
A statin is a medicine for cholesterol. Okay, it's like a pill, and it's like, but it has like some other effects on your body too.
They all?
Yeah, exactly. But it's just like the first thing doctors do, like
the side effects.
You have high cholesterol. Here, take this pill. You know, I'm just like no.
Runny stool. You have headaches all the time. You'll run into walls. It's like, what the heck?
Exactly.
Those side effects. You got to listen to them whispers.
Yeah. Treva said, I've been good, working too much but having fun. Well, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah. Matreya says crockpot low is generally around 185 to 190. Okay, so just let it go for a long time. He said shredded beef is easiest in the Instant Pot. Yeah, like if you pressure cook it or something like that, then that might work. But I mean, you just need to let it go lower, and long.
Find the method, experiment a little bit, have fun with it.
Cook your meat.
There's no wrong path.
No.
Even if you burnt it.
Wow, Matreya said, making the sausage, we have a grinder.
That's what I said. Rick for the win.
No.
Rick for the win. I Guess the sausage in the grinder, and the sausage in the grinder, and Maitreya making sausage in the grinder.
No, that just seems like a lot to clean up. That's all I'm gonna say.
But it's the most, you can contribute the most flavored seasonings and levels to it.
I mean, yeah, I think I would like to go to like a customized sausage place. Like, tell me what you want in your sausage, and then we'll make it and give it to you. But I wouldn't want to make my own sausage.
That's all the fun out of it.
Gail said statins are evil. My total cholesterol is very high, 400 plus. I refuse. Yeah, now I'm not a doctor. Like, okay, like don't listen to me. But from other people I've known and experience, they don't like them. So do what you do. But I'm not saying don't listen to me. But I'm also saying I'm not saying listen to your doctor because
you're not saying that.
No, I'm just saying think for yourself. Your doctor's giving you a suggestion, but you also have the power to to what's the word I'm looking for to
just do your research.
Advocate for yourself. Exactly.
Explain to each
so
other.
that's all. That's all I'm saying. So level. Treva said, "I love my sausage grinder." No, absolutely not. Dee said, "Thanks for the pro tip. Since my crock pot broke, I've been using the slow cook function on the counter oven, but it cooks things way too fast, even on low." Yeah. So maybe you want to just get another crock pot.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's all I'm saying. So
I don't know. Yeah, that's a little tricky right there.
Yes.
You might be able to inject maybe some beef broth in it.
Well, how long was the meat that you cooked? Was it shredded like that roast you made, or did you have to slice it?
Well, I sliced it. I could have pulled it if I wanted to.
Okay. So I'm just saying maybe it's in the oven 350 for however many hours. I don't know, but a long time.
Give it a little bath of like a nice little broth and
yeah, Gail said most conventional doctors demonize cholesterol. Yeah, they're still old school and they're thinking exactly. So Kathy said, Autumn, you have a sausage grinder. His name is Richard. Absolutely not. Like he's like, hey, just give me.
I don't know how the casing part would be the hard. It takes a while. Once you get it started, it's easy.
Yeah. And you need a special machine for that? Yes, absolutely not. So no. Chris said, get a new crock pot before voting ends and civilization comes to a close. That's exactly what Amber said. She said, I'm thinking about going to the store to stock up on groceries in case of World War III. And I was like, what am I missing? Like, I'm not even paying attention to anything tonight because stuff is not going to be counted for so long. Basically, tonight is nothing in my opinion. So we're just going to watch DVR and literally not care. So hopefully we're playing this the right way because apparently people going into lockdown.
People lose their mind all the time.
Exactly. And Chris is just
I pay it no mind.
He is just commenting the word moist over and over again, which that's fun.
He fell down.
Exactly. Auto paste moist.
Somebody check on Chris.
Oh my God. Chris said, hey, anyone else doing no snack November? No, that's not a thing. You were completely on your own. So, yeah. Beth said, I'm at work this week. I had to pause, so I'm saying this late. I'll be there. Yes. Oh, I saw that. Beth, thank you so much for Beth bought her ticket to the masterclass. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for your support. It means so much. Everyone, don't forget Twinergy Masterclass. I'm just going to have to keep pasting this in here, you guys. The Twinergy Masterclass.
But you attack the body and I'm going to attack the mind.
Yes, but this one is specifically about, strategies in order to have a more productive and happier 2021. Nice. This isn't necessarily like how to lose weight or do anything, it's just about the mindset of achieving more and making yourself proud in 2021, no matter what facet of life that's in. So
I mean, when you boil it down, it is whatever you make it. Like it's all on us we are the change we need to create.
Yes, absolutely, Richard.
It starts with you.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, change can happen in a blink of an eye.
Apparently it can. Gail says you can grind meat in the Vitamix. Was just watching a video on the very thing. Wow, that's crazy. Joe Ray said, my sister asked me what I'm wearing to the Civil War next week. Exactly. What is happening? It's crazy.
Fall down these wormholes.
Exactly. Treva said, headed out to the stores to get my supplies stocked up before the Civil War starts. I am done with y'all. We need to find someone with weapons like that. We're going to be severely underarmed when this whole thing starts.
I've been playing video games, so I know how to do the moves.
Yes.
I can disarm you with the XXB.
That's not the same.
That is XXB. You disarm.
My
you
gosh.
Flip it around.
Matreya said, I did buy another giant container of avocado oil for our keto child supplies. Oh, nice. No, it'd just be butter and heavy cream for me. I can't do that.
Yeah, we really don't do avocado oil.
Yes.
Yeah, we can buy a big vat of butter.
Exactly. No, I would not want to churn my own, bro.
Gosh.
Rhonda says, good morning, late. I'm an accountant. We're closing the books. Absolutely. You are closing the books. Yes. Man, accounting is the worst. Treva said video games do not count. Exactly. I know, right? So
what are you talking about?
Yes.
XXB?
Yeah. Rashana said, I am heavily armed. Hashtag no worries. I know, right? Goals. You know, like we have a machete, and we have like an axe and some other, we have knives. Hopefully it's not a gunfight because.
Well, we have
Jerry says, haha, Richard XXB for the win. No.
We got Betty and Lucille right here. That's all we need.
Yes.
Don't make me get Lucille after closing.
Yes. Lucille. He says American politics is just like pro wrestling. They all come out of the same locker room, put on a big show for all of us, and then head back to count all of our money. You're right. I mean,
there you go.
Man, that's the most poignant thing I've heard in a long
three-card
time.
Monty right
I mean, it's all the same.
Three-card Monty.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
We're just point which thing should we be mad at today? Let's point the public this way.
It truly depends on
your
mentality and your status as far as how uncomfortable or comfortable you are.
Yes, absolutely. So I agree with that completely.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're all good. So yeah, who do we need to villainize this time to keep everyone's eyes off the prize? Preach. Okay, here you can try an almond. Yeah, try cinnamon or resveratrol almond.
They're good and dry.
They're good and dry now, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I taste the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm. And the resveratrol.
Somebody experiment.
Autumn's dried nuts.
Twinergy.
Twinergy's dried nuts. But yes, it is. Those are really good. A lot drier than last time. Mm-hmm. Think it was the temperature. Think it was the rack, the dehydration.
Those were better than decent.
He said if voting really mattered, they would not let us do it. Hey, man, Heath, you're coming with the zingers today. Like, I mean, don't get me started, but absolutely. Okay, so I weighed myself today. I fasted yesterday. It was good. It wasn't really bad till the evening last night when Richard was like heating up all his food, and I was just like, oh, food. But
reheating all the old stuff.
I know. He reheated the pizza and the meats and had the house smelling all good. So
there's all going on.
So I stepped on the scale and I weighed 183.6. That's a loss of 6.4. So I'm definitely okay with that. Like it's going to be like a week at least till I get back down till, at this point I'm just looking for 10 more pounds, to come down somewhere near here. So, but yeah, I'm feeling good. My plan this week is to eat taco tray, stay around like 2,500 calories for my eating days, which are today, Thursday and Friday. And then I may or may not eat every day next week. I talked about how I wanted to do that, but then at the same time, I did my weightlifting interval exercise today, and I don't want to like change too many things too quickly, so I might just do my alternate day fasting and keep my exercising through next week, But I did my exercise today, my interval. It was amazing. 45 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 16 different exercises, 2 rounds. It was amazing. Like I got some good reps and I kept my heart rate up the entire time, which is what I wanted. Exactly. Because normally, like I said, I'll do a certain number of reps and I'll just take too long of a break. I know it's too long, but I don't have any motivation to start lifting again until I feel all the way rested. Whereas this time the clock was constantly moving. The clock was constantly moving. I had 45 seconds to do my exercise, and then I rested for 30 seconds. So it really helped me to just push as hard as I could for 45 seconds. And then I knew I would get a 30-second rest. Dee said, what did you season your almonds with? I missed everything after you said coconut oil. Just cinnamon, and then like some pure, so erythritol, stevia blend, and salt. Some Redmond's real salt, y'all, And then I just tossed them in a bowl, in a large bowl for a while, so they were all coated. So, Treva said, what the hell did I miss? 190? Treva, you missed my 2-day Halloween cheat day. That's what I had for the past couple of days. It was on Saturday and Sunday. I had a delicious cheat day. So I'm glad it's way over. But yeah, my weight just shot up. So, so high.
2 large pizzas.
2 large pizzas, some chili and some chili dogs, a lot of ice cream, a lot of Reese pumpkins. A lot of donuts, like a dozen donuts. Yeah, it was just a Halloween cheat day. So I had that. That was great. And that's over now. Then coming up, my next 2 days off are Thanksgiving and Black Friday. And then after that, the next days off are Christmas, you know? Week. Yeah, exactly. Which now that I'm thinking about it, it will be the week, I guess, but it will not be like, it'll just be like a week off if I choose to, not like it's a cheat week. Let me figure out how much food I can eat in this whole week. I can't, because like even these past 2 days were just like, oh, I can't. I was like, there's no way I can or would want to do that for a week. So I was thinking like maybe that's what I'll do is like I'll just, because we're gonna have a Costco cake because that's just my tradition, right? So my thought was maybe I can just have like a breakfast and then like a lunch and then just like cake, you know, throughout the week, you know, not like, but like set meals, not just let's see how many things I can eat off of for the entire week because I can't and don't want to do that again.
That makes your belly.
And it makes my belly hurt and it makes me not want to do anything. And I can't just be sitting not doing anything for a whole week. So Treva said, oh, I wish I had joined that holiday chest day. Love that. Cheat day. But yes, it was really great. So Chris said, I don't know. I've had keto versions of everything on that list. I kind of want to make some of Joe's chili now. I mean, the chili we had was good and the most keto thing we had. But you know, sometimes I do like it just to be able to go to a store and order like a regular Pizza Hut pizza and I have to make something myself, or it's so expensive when you like, if you bought a Quest pizza, exactly. Or like a Quest pizza and they're not the same. So it was good. So, Cece said, gonna dehydrate more almonds today. Gonna use your concoction. It's good. It is. The cinnamon and erythritol is really good. It really is. I'm sure if you put some, you know, just some coconut oil and toss it in salt, that would be good. But yeah, I'm really happy with my nuts, and I'm happy with the taco tray that I am going to make today. So I guess that's it, though. That being said, I know I have to actually cook my meal prep because I did not cook this past weekend because we were on cheat day.
Yes, we were.
So I have to cook my taco tray and everything like that. And then we're going to go hunker down, you know, buy us a generator and, you know, all sorts of canned goods. Yeah, because apparently what's going on tonight. But everyone have, Fee said that's what she said. What did I say? I missed it. Dadgummit. Yeah, probably something about nuts. So I'm happy with my nuts. Treva said I'm really happy with my nuts. Thank you very much. I was like, what did I say?
If her mom was here, she would have been on top of that.
That's also what she said.
Yes.
Okay, so I will. Kathy said, "Will tomorrow be live from the bunker?" Pretty much, exactly. If the internet still works, we'll be going live tomorrow.
We'll be in the bathtub.
Exactly, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Everyone have a great day, and we'll talk again. Bye.
Bye.